Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today via tape delay from the Beaner Field here in Hutchinson, it's HARC Youth Baseball playoff time in the new Major League Division as the Yankees take on the Blue Jays. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain. We welcome you aboard for this evening's playoff game. The South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain. We'll be back with the first pitch after this message.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
We're back here at the Beaner Field, ready for this quarterfinal round playoff game between the Yankees and the Blue Jays. Evan Petrovich on the mound for the Yankees, and leading things off for the Blue Jays is Sevi Vecchiolo. Swing at the first pitch, ground it right back to Petrovich, who throws over to first in time to Aiden Garbutt for the first out of this top half of the first inning. That'll bring up next for the Blue Jays, Ethan Koffler. Koffler, the Blue Jays pitcher here today. Now Petrovich's first pitch fouled back there by Koffler. We got the lineups about 2 minutes before the start of the game, so excuse me while I'm trying to catch things up here in the book real quick. I'll set the lineups and the defenses for you in just a moment. Now the 0-1, Petrovich to Koffler. Missing there to even up the count at 1-1. One on the way. Misses high. Count now at 2-1. Swing get a miss there. Count even now at 2-2. Petrovich to Ethan Koffler. Nico Vecchiolo behind Koffler in the Blue Jays lineup. Now the 2-2 on the way. Swing, get a miss, strike three. So 2 up, 2 down. Set the rest of the Blue Jays lineup. I mentioned Nico Vecchiolo batting third, Mason Kuhn batting fourth. He's playing shortstop. Grant Scalo, the third baseman, batting fifth. Casey Karwanski batting sixth. He's out in right field. Evan Vecchiolo in left field batting seventh. Connor D'Amico batting eighth. He's in center field. And Kellum Milsom batting ninth. He's the second baseman. Defensively for the Yankees, Eric Reed out in left. Darren Dunn in center. Stevie Martin in right. Tristan McCoy playing third. Mike Bittner playing short. And there's a ground ball getting through on the right side into right field. Quick relay in there from Stevie Martin and Nico Vecchiolo with a single to right here with 2 outs in the top half of the first inning. We're passing along the Yankees defense. Mentioned McCoy at third, Bittner at short, Philip Hall at second, and Aiden Garbutt at first. Evan Petrovich on the mound, and Hunter Bosley catching. Now at the plate, Mason Kuhn for the Blue Jays. Kuhn getting the start at the shortstop position today. Don't be surprised if we see Kuhn pitching before the game's done. Another nice pitch there from Petrovich. Again, pitchers limited to 6 innings of work in this championship series this week. This is the opening playoff game for both of these teams. Quarterfinal round action. Swing, get a miss there from Kuhn. with Nico Vecchiola on first. Now Petrovic trying to finish off Kuhn, a breaking ball. This is off the plates. Even now at 2-2. Now the 2-2 on the way. And Kuhn, a well-hit ball in the gap to right center field. It goes off the wall. Rounding second on his way to third is Nico Vecchiola. And Kuhn with a stand-up double. Vecchiola going to the plate. The relay coming in not in time. And now Kuhn heads down to third on the throw. So an RBI double to center field for Mason Kuhn, scoring Nico Vecchiola. And the Blue Jays strike first here in the top half of the first inning. The Blue Jays number 5 seed, the Yankees number 4 seed. Expected things to be close here today as Grand Scala comes to the plate and fouls off the first pitch from Evan Petrovic. Counted 0-1. Kuhn now down at third. A run already across here in the top half of the first inning. 0-1 pitch, another well-hit ball to right. Charging and getting is Stevie Martin out in right field. What a grab there from Martin for the third out of the inning. So Kuhn's RBI double drives in Nico Vecchiola. The Blue Jays get a run across here in the top half of the first inning. But at the bottom of the first in just a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Yankees coming to bat here in the bottom half of the first inning. The Blue Jays scoring a run in the top half of the inning. Let's take a look at the Yankees lineup. Leading off and catching number 1, Hunter Bosley. Batting second, the pitcher, Evan Petrovic, wearing number 6. Mikey Bittner batting third and playing shortstop. Tristan McCoy in the cleanup spot and playing third base. Aiden Garbutt batting fifth and playing first base. Darren Dunn out in center field. And there's the first pitch getting through on the right side there to Bosley. That ball going all the way back, getting past Casey Karwotsky out in right. Bosley on his way to third, looking for a triple. And it's a leadoff triple for Hunter Bosley. Here in the bottom half of the first inning, we were setting the Yankees lineup. Mentioned Darren Dunn batting 6th. Stevie Martin batting 7th. He's in right field. Anthony Cervone, the DH, batting 8th. Eric Reed in left field batting 9th. And Philip Hall playing second base batting 10th. Ethan Koffler on the mound for the Blue Jays. Winds and fires the first pitch to Petrovic. Again, first pitch swinging. Grounder to Mason Kuhn. Throw over to first in time to Nico Vecchiola. But the 6-3 ground out, which was very close over at first, scoring Hunter Bosley. So give Petrovic an RBI. Run scored for Bosley. And just like that, we're tied at 1 here with 1 out in the bottom half of the first inning. Moving right along here at the Beaner Field in Hutchinson. Now Mikey Bittner coming to the plate. Bittner, the Yankees shortstop. Koffler's first pitch to Bittner, high and inside. Count at 1-0. Defensively for the Blue Jays, Evan Vecchiola out in the left, Connor D'Amico in center, and Casey Karwotsky in right. Now the 1-0, Koffler to Bittner, low and outside. Count now at 2-0. Grand Scala playing third, Mason Kuhn playing short, Kellen Milsom playing second, Nico Vecchiola playing first. 2-0 pitch on the way, again low and outside. Now 3-0, Koffler to Bittner, Koffler on the mound, and Sevi Vecchiola catching for the Blue Jays. 3 Vecchiolas again in the lineup for the Blue Jays here tonight. 3-0 pitch now on the way, and swinging at the 3-0 is Bittner. Grounder again to Kuhn. Hard throw over to first in time to Nico Vecchiola. Retire Bittner 6-3 for the second out of this bottom of the first inning. Yankees evening things up on Evan Petrovich's RBI, driving in Hunter Bosley, and now Tristan McCoy will come to the plate with the bases empty and 2 outs. McCoy playing third base here today for the Yankees. On a windy night with some storms expected to move in overnight, McCoy swings and misses with the first pitch there from Koffler, and Ethan does a good job mixing up his pitches on the mound for the Blue Jays. Winds gusting now 15 to 20 miles an hour under cloudy skies. Game time temperature at 75 degrees, but a cool 75 with the hopwood winds blowing here. Koffler's pitch miss low there to McCoy. Count now even at 1-1. Fastball there. Count now at 1-2. Koffler to McCoy. Now the 1-2 on the way. Breaking ball. Did he go around? We're going to say no. McCoy did not go, so the count now even again at 2-2. It was close. I checked the first base umpire, and the first base umpire says he did go. So there you go, the end of the inning. McCoy goes in the books as a strikeout swinging. We're tied at 1 after 1. Yankees and Blue Jays quarterfinal round playoff action here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Tied at 1, Yankees and Blue Jays heading to the top half of the second inning. Casey Karwotsky, Evan Vecchiola, and Connor D'Amico due up for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays scoring a run in the top half of the first inning. And an RBI double from Mason Kuhn, driving in Nico Vecchiola. Now Casey Karwotsky, the Blue Jays right fielder, will step in, facing Evan Petrovich. First pitch, a fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1 in tight, high and inside, evens things up at 1-1. Petrovich working quickly. 1-1 to Karwotsky, nubbed foul. Count now 1-2. Out of the range of Aiden Garbutt, the Yankees first baseman. Now the 1-2 on the way. Fastball just missing. Count now even at 2-2. Petrovich to Karwotsky. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupé. Thanks for joining us here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Petrovich's 2-2. Little nubber here on the right side. Second baseman Philip Hall. Quick throw over to first in time to Aiden Garbutt to retire Casey Karwotsky 4-3 for the first out of this top half of the second inning. And that'll bring up Evan Vecchiola. Blue Jays left fielder here today. Petrovich will wind and fire the first pitch to Evan Vecchiola in there for a strike on the outside corner. Wind's really blowing in right now. 0-1 on the way. Swing and a miss again. 0-2 now. Petrovich to Vecchiola. Petrovich already 1 strikeout. Sent down Ethan Koffler in the first inning, looking for a second here. 0-2 pitch on the way and just off the plate. Count out 1-2. Hunter Bosley, the left-handed catcher for the Yankees. Now Petrovich is 1-2. To Evan Vecchiola, swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout of the game for Evan Petrovich in the second outs here in this top half of the second inning. Now Connor D'Amico will come to the plate. D'Amico, the Blue Jays center fielder here today. Petrovich's first pitch, swing and a miss. A quick strike there on D'Amico. Now the 0-1. This ball hit high in the air to right. Stevie Martin charging and getting again from the right field position. So 1-2-3. Top half of the second inning. Petrovich retiring Karwanski, Vecchiola, and D'Amico in order. We'll head to the bottom of the second, still tied at 1. Yankees and Blue Jays here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Aiden Garbutt, Darren Dunn, and Stevie Martin do up for the Yankees here in the bottom half of the second inning. Yankees and Blue Jays still tied at 1. Ethan Koffler back on the hill for the Blue Jays. Will wind and fire the first pitch here to Aiden Garbutt. Again, first pitch swinging. That ball will drop in. It's fair down the right field line. Garbutt on his way to second, looking for a double. Relay just coming in. It'll be a stand-up double for Aiden Garbutt. And the Yankees in business here in the bottom half of the second inning. And I'll bring up Darren Dunn. Yankees scoring their lone run after Hunter Bosley tripled to right field in the bottom of the first inning. Evan Petrovich's ground ball drove in Bosley, and that tied up the game at 1. We're still tied at 1 now with Darren Dunn at the plate. Lefty Dunn takes the first pitch low and outside from Ethan Koffler. Now Koffler's 1-0. High again, 2-0 now to Darren Dunn. We'll see how aggressive Garbutt is on the base paths. Now the 2-0 fouled off the fence by Darren Dunn. And count now 2-1. 2-1 on the way outside, now 3-1. Koffler to Darren Dunn, first base open with Garbutt on second, nobody outs as we work here in a 1-1 game in the bottom of the second inning. 3-1 pitch on the way to Darren Dunn, and Dunn hits it on the ground to second. Snare made there by Milsom over to Vecchiola for the first out of the inning as Garbutt advances down to third. So Dunn doing a nice job there to advance the runner. Now Stevie Martin will come to the plate, with Garbutt now on third and 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Martin, the Yankees' right fielder here today. First pitch from Koffler. Just misses there to Martin. Count at 1-0. Koffler's 1-0 on the way to Martin, and Martin sends it foul on the left side. Count now even at 1-1. One on the way. Nice cut there from Martin. Couldn't make contact. Count now 1-2. 1-2 on the way. Breaking ball. Check swing. Did not go, but look out. Runner coming home. Little flip towards the plate. And out at home is Aiden Garbutt. So nice hustle there from Ethan Koffler. A little flip from Sevi Vecchiola. Retires Garbutt at the plate for the second out of the inning. Keeping this game tied at 1. So the Yankees aggressive on the base paths. Rolled the dice, got snake eyes that time, and now Stevie Martin at the plate with 2 outs here in the inning. Koffler's next pitch. Fastball just missing. Check the count, and we're full at 3-2. Payoff pitch. Low and outside for ball 4. So Martin walks with 2 outs. Now Anthony Cervone, the DH, will come to the plate. Cervone will try to put it in play now with Martin on first. Koffler's first pitch to Cervone. High for ball 1. A little bit of sunshine now trying to peek out from the clouds. 1-0 pitch. High again to Cervone. Count now at 2-0. Eric Reed in the on-deck circle for the Yankees. 2-0 now on the way. Big cut there from Cervone. Swing and a miss. Count now at 2-1. On the way. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Koffler to Cervone. Koffler looking for his second strikeout of the night. Looking for the third out of the inning. 2-2 pitch here. Misses low, and we're full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch as the Blue Jays try to get out of the inning defensively with no damage done. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So down goes Cervone. Garbutt caught stealing at home. Cervone striking out to end the inning. And we're still tied at 1, heading to the top half of the third here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Esophageal reflux affects 20% of Americans and can lead to heartburn, regurgitation, chest pain, and difficulty swallowing. Reflux is caused by stomach contents passing a faulty valve and entering the esophagus. Ulcers and precancerous tissue can then form. Offer the latest testing and treatment for reflux disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Kellum Milsom, Sevi Vecchiola, and Ethan Koffler do up for the Blue Jays. Here in the top half of the third, Yankees and Blue Jays tied at 1 in this HARC Major League quarterfinal round game. From the Beaner Field, swing and a miss from Milsom on the first pitch from Evan Petrovich, starting his third inning of work on the mound here for the Yankees. On a windy night, 0-1 on the way. Misses high, even at 1-1 now. Petrovich to Milsom. Blue Jays warming up Nico Vecchiola down the left field line. I'll likely see him on the mound to start the bottom half of the third inning. Petrovich missing there on the 1-1s. Now 2-1. Petrovich to Milsom, the Blue Jays second baseman. 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss there from Milsom, or even at 2-2. Milsom hitting from the number 9 position in the Blue Jays batting order. Sevi Vecchiola on the top of the order due up next. Now the 2-2, Petrovic to Milsom. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Evan Petrovic. First out recorded here in the top half of the third inning, and that'll bring up Sevi Vecchiola. Vecchiola grounded out back in the first inning. Petrovic's first pitch here to Sevi. Low and outside for ball 1. 2 hits so far for the Blue Jays in this game. Nico Vecchiola single to right field back in the first inning, and Mason Kuhn drove him in with an RBI double. That's been it. Big cut there from Sevi. Swing and a miss, count even at 1-1. Blue Jays were retired 1-2-3 in the top half of the second inning. Karwotsky, Evan Vecchiola, and Connor D'Amico retired in order. Petrovic has retired 5 straight. That one fouled off by Sevi Vecchiola, counting out 1-2. As Petrovic looks for his 6th straight out. One, 2 on the way. Petrovic taking a little bit off that one. Pitch missing, and even up the count at 2-2. Two on the way, and a rip there from Sevi Vecchiola, but right at Darren Dunn. So Dunn, a nice grab out there in center field. Now 2 outs here in the top half of the third. And Ethan Koffler coming to the plate. Koffler, one of 3 strikeout victims of Petrovic, striking out swinging back in the first inning. Evan will wind and fire the first pitch here to Ethan. Swing and a miss there from Ethan. Counted 0-1. Now the 0-1 on the way. Missing off the plate, leaving the count at 1-1. Back with a fastball, swing and a miss from Koffler. Gotten out 1-2. Yankees looking for their second straight 1-2-3 inning. Breaking ball, missing high. Count now even at 2-2. Petrovic to Koffler. The base is empty and 2 outs here in the top half of the third. 2-2 pitch, fastball fouled off by Ethan. Count remains at 2-2. Koffler deep in the batter's box. 2-2 pitch again from Petrovic, another fastball in tight. Count out 3-2. Petrovic and the Yankees looking for a strike here. 3-2 to Ethan Koffler, another fastball, swing, get a miss, strike 3. 4th strikeout of the game for Petrovic. Another 1-2-3 innings, still tied at 1. Yankees and Blue Jays, HARC quarterfinal round playoff action, heading to the bottom of the third here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Just sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zebley, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zebley, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
Blue Jays and Yankees still tied at 1 as we move to the bottom half of the third inning. New pitcher for the Blue Jays is Nico Vecchiola. A couple of other defensive changes. Ethan Koffler was pitching, now playing shortstop. And Mason Kuhn, who was at short, now playing first base. He moved Vecchiola from first to pitching. Kuhn moves from shortstop to first. And Koffler from pitching over to shortstop. So a little switch there between those three positions. The Yankees will have Eric Reed, Philip Hall, and Hunter Bosley due up here in the bottom half of the third. Reed batting from the number 9 position, Hall from the number 10 position, and Bosley from the top of the order. Both teams plating a run in the first inning. And the pitchers have been taking control of the game since. Eric Reed at the plate takes ball 1 from Nico Vecchiola. Reed started off the game in left field today for the Yankees. 1-0 to Eric Reed, and Reed, a little pop-up that's gloved down there by Kellum Milsom for the first out of the inning. Good job there from Milsom for the second base position to record the outs. Now Philip Hall at the plate. Yankees second baseman takes ball 1 low. 2 hits so far in this game for the Yankees. Hunter Bosley triple back in the first inning, and an Aiden Garbutt double to lead off the second inning. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike. Now 1-1 to Philip Hall. Vecchiola certainly an intimidating pitcher on the mound. Tall lefty finds the strike zone again, counting out 1-2. Nico Vecchiola to Philip Hall. Now the 1-2. Hall stays alive, fouling it back. Count remains 1-2. Another 1-2 on the way. Breaking ball misses low. Vecchiola battery right now. Nico pitching and Sevi catching. 2-2. Just foul tipped by Philip Hall to stay alive. Count remains 2-2. Two again. Low and inside. Now we're full 3-2. Nico Vecchiola to Philip Hall. Obviously, you don't want to put Hall on here with the top of the order due up next. Starting to add a little juice there to Hunter Bosley in the top of the order. 3-2 pitch on the way. Well off the plate for ball 4. So Hall draws a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Hunter Bosley, number 1, the catcher. Triple to right field and score the lone run for the Yankees back in the first inning. Big spot here for the Yanks. They try to take the lead. And a little one-hopper getting past Sevi Vecchiola, allowing Hall to get down to second in scoring position. And suddenly Nico having a little trouble here finding the strike zone. Now the 1-0 to Hunter Bosley. High and in tight. Count out 2-0. 2-0 pitch, swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Nico Vecchiola to Hunter Bosley. There's a rip deep to right. And that ball will one hop off the wall. Casey Karwatsky now with the relay coming in. Bosley will round third, looking for an inside the park home run, and now he'll hold up and slide back into third. But his second triple to right field drives in Phillip Hall. And the Yankees now in the lead at 2-1 over the Blue Jays with one out as we work here in the bottom half of the third inning. And the heart of this Yankees order coming to the plate, and Evan Petrovich. Petrovich an RBI on a ground ball back in the first inning that drove in Bosley. And once again has Bosley on third with a run already across. And one out here in the bottom of the third. Nico's first pitch here to Petrovich. Misses for ball one. So a good opportunity here for the Yankees, maybe to come up with a big inning. 1-0 pitch, another rip to right center field, right in between Karwatsky and D'Amico. Ball again rolls back to the wall. Bosley scores. Petrovich on his way to third, and he'll hold up with another triple for the Yankees. So back-to-back triples to right field from Bosley and Petrovich. Petrovich's second RBI, second run scored for Bosley, and the Yankees now a 2-run lead, up 3-1 as Mike Bittner comes to the plate. Bittner takes ball one high and inside. Bittner grounded out 6-3 in his first at-bat back in the first inning, but 2 runs already across. Just 1 out recorded as we work here in the bottom half of the third. That pitch missing low to Mikey Bittner. 2-0 now. Nico Vecchiola to Bittner. 2-0 pitch, yet off the plate. Of course, first base open. Petrovich down at third. You have Tristan McCoy from the cleanup spot due up next. That pitch misses low for ball 4. So the Yankees have had 4 straight batters reach base. Phillip Hall walking. Back-to-back triples from Bosley and Petrovich. Now Mikey Bittner walking. Then I'll bring up Tristan McCoy with runners on the corner. Still 1 out. And now Sevi Vecchiola out to talk to Nico as the Blue Jays try to get things settled down here in the bottom half of the third. We might have a pitching change here. Yes, we will. So pitching change here for the Blue Jays. We'll take a quick timeout here in the South Union Township Sports Network. New pitcher for the Blue Jays, Mason Kuhn. Kuhn and Nico Vecchiola switching positions. Tristan McCoy now at the plate. 2 already across here for the Yankees in the bottom half of the third, and the hard throwing Mason Kuhn getting a swing and a miss there out of Tristan McCoy. Advancing down to second, though, Mikey Bittner. Catcher indifference, no throw there from Sevi Vecchiola. Now runners on second and third. Kuhn's 0-1 to McCoy, who struck out first time up back in the first inning. And Kuhn fouls this one off. Got out 0-2. Blue Jays desperately needing it out. 4 straight Yankees have reached base. 2-strike pitch here to Tristan McCoy, low from Kuhn. Got out 1-2. And pitch from Kuhn, another fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Kuhn comes into the game, gets a quick strikeout of Tristan McCoy, and that'll bring up Aiden Garbutt. Garbutt, of course, double to right field first time up to lead off the bottom half of the second inning. He's the 7th Yankee to bat here in the bottom of the third. Now 2 outs in the inning, 2 already across, and runners at second and third. Garbutt takes ball 1 here from Mason Kuhn. Now 1-0. Another fastball from Kuhn. Foul tip there by Garbutt. Count now even at 1-1. Now Kuhn's 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball chopped here on the left side. Scala charging, unable to come up with it. Another run across as Evan Petrovich scores. Hayden Garbutt safe at first. Mikey Bittner safe at third. 3 runs now across here in the inning. It's 4-1 Yankees, and Darren Dunn at the plate. And the lefty takes ball 1 from Mason Kuhn. Now Kuhn's 1-0 to Dunn. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. One and one now. Kuhn to Dunn. Kuhn's pitch. The fastball missing low. Count out 2-1. Two on the way. Fastball in there for a strike. Count now even at 2-2. Two pitch, a little sidewinder there, missing the strike zone. And getting away there from Sevy, allowing Garbutt to get down to second. Count now 4-3-2. Next pitch from Kuhn, fastball, just sent foul there by Dunn. Stay alive on the left side. Here we go, 3-2 again. Kuhn to Dunn. Dunn chopping another one foul.
That's it, Donnie. Good eye, kid. Come on. Stay on it, bud.
Deep breath from Kuhn. Another 3-2 to Darren Dunn. Fastball, swing, get a miss, strike 3. So Kuhn comes into the game, gets a couple of strikeouts. For the Yankees, adding 3 runs here in the bottom half of the third. It's 4-1 Yankees over the Blue Jays after 3 here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service, real service, from a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Nico Vecchiola, Mason Kuhn, and Grant Scala due up for the Blue Jays here in the top half of the fourth. Blue Jays a little work to do at the plate. Down 4-1. Mikey Bittner now on the hill for the Yankees, switching positions with Evan Petrovich. Petrovich just yielding 1 run through 3 innings. A solid on the hill for the Yankees, striking out 4. Now Bittner's first pitch to Nico Vecchiola, missing for ball 1. Now the 1-0, high and inside, 2-0. Another one off the plate. 3-0 now, Bittner to Nico Vecchiola. As Bittner tries to get in a groove. His first inning of work. 3 3-0 pitch on the way to Nico, finding the strike zone. Count now 3-1. That's inside for ball 4. So Nico Vecchiola singled to right field and scored a run first time up, a leadoff walk. Here to start the top half of the 4th of the Blue Jays down 3. Now bring up Mason Kuhn. Kuhn drove in Vecchiola with an RBI double back in the first inning. Blue Jays needing another big hit here. First pitch high and inside, Bittner to Kuhn. Bittner just looking to settle down and throw some strikes right now at this juncture of the game. The Yanks up 3. 1-0, fouled back by Kuhn. Count now 1-1. High and inside there. 2-1 now. Bittner to Kuhn. High and inside again. 3-1 now. That's inside for ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued by Mike Bittner here in the top half of the 4th inning. Now Grant Scala will come to the plate. Scala flew out to right field, and a nice catch made by Stevie Martin in the first inning. And finding the strike zone there is Mikey Bittner. That's just what the Yankees need right now. Bittner to throw some strikes, with Scala representing the game-tying run now at the plates. 1 on the way, and this one a little nubber and a diving effort. Unable to make the grab there, Aiden Garbutt, but a nice effort in foul territory, just left to first base. Now 2 strikes on Grant Scala. Bittner's 0-2, little breaking ball, just missing. Count out 1-2. Bittner really tried to mix things up there. Now the 1-2 back with the heat, but it misses low. Count now even at 2-2. Swing, get a miss, strike 3. So the top half of the 4th inning has seen 2 walks issued by Bittner, and now Bittner coming back to strike out Grant Scala, and that'll bring up Casey Karwotsky. Karwotsky grounded out 4-3 to start the 2nd inning. Now coming to the plate here with 2 on and 1 out. Swings of the first pitch, a little nubber, and a snare made there by Aiden Garbutt at first, making the out 3 unassisted. Runners advance. Vecchiola down to 3rd. Kuhn into 2nd. And now 2 outs here in the inning with Evan Vecchiola at the plate. Evan struck out swinging first time up in the 2nd inning. Swings and misses of the first pitch here from Mike Bittner. Now the 0-1. Just off the plate. Count now even at 1-1. Bittner to Evan Vecchiola. 1-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 strikes now on Evan Vecchiola. That one's high. Count now even at 2-2. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3. It's a nice little bounce back there for Mikey Bittner after walking, Nico Vecchiola and Mason Kuhn to start the inning, getting strikeouts of Grant Scala and Evan Vecchiola. Ground ball out from Casey Karwotsky. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, it's still a 3-run lead for the Yankees over the Blue Jays. The Yanks lead at 4-1 here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
You don't have to travel to Pittsburgh to get good representation. We've been doing it since 1976. We've been successful. We can help you right here at home.
We know the nuances of the legal system in Uniontown, in Fayette County. We know the nuances of the legal system in Waynesburg and in Washington.
We know the system. We know where the courthouse is, and we know where to park. And at our office, you can park for free.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Stevie Martin, Anthony Cervone, and Eric Reed due up for the Yankees here in the bottom half of the fourth. It's a 4-1 lead for the Yankees over the Blue Jays. The Yanks look for more, and the hard-throwing Mason Kuhn back on the hill. Kuhn bailed the Blue Jays out defensively, getting a couple of strikeouts coming on in relief. The bottom half of the third inning, sending down Tristan McCoy and then Darren Dunn to end the inning. Facing Stevie Martin here. Now has 2 strikes on Martin after a foul ball there from Stevie. Stevie walked back in the second inning, first time up. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kuhn, nice little breaking ball for going with the heat early on. And Martin goes down to start this bottom half of the fourth. That'll bring up Anthony Cervone. Cervone was a strikeout victim of Ethan Koffler back in the second inning. Koffler worked the first 2 innings on the mound for the Blue Jays. Nico Vecchiola came on in relief, got in trouble in the third inning. Now Mason Kuhn, the third pitcher of the game for the Blue Jays. 1-1 now to Cervone, another fastball fouled off. Now Kuhn already looking for his 4th strikeout of the game. A 1-2 now to the DH, Anthony Cervone, and gets strike 3, freezing Cervone. So 2 batters at the plate, 2 strikeouts issued by Mason Kuhn. Now Eric Reed will come to the plate. Swing and a miss there from Eric. Eric flew out to Kellen Milsom, the Blue Jays second baseman, back in the third inning, and it's another ball in Milsom's direction right here. Kellum makes the play over to first to Nico Vecchiola for the third out of the inning. So 1-2-3, bottom half of the fourth. After 4, still 4-1, Yanks over the Blue Jays here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, Because people are busy these days, at life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service, real service, from a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
The Blue Jays with some work to do, down 4-1. Of Connor D'Amico, Kellum Milsom, and Sevi Vecchiola due up here in the top half of the 5th inning. D'Amico flew out to Stevie Martin in right field. First time up. Back in the 2nd inning. Mikey Bittner still on the hill for the Yankees. Little foul ball right at us. From D'Amico, and the count at 0-1. Now the 0-1. This is outside, evens things up at 1-1. Bittner a wind and fire the 1-1, missing high and inside. Count out 2-1. That one popped off the fencing. Two on the way, missing inside. Now we're full of 3-2. Mikey Bittner to Connor D'Amico, the leadoff hitter for the Blue Jays here in the top half of the 5th inning. And a little line drive, little one-hopper that gets past the second baseman, Phillip Hall. So Connor D'Amico aboard. Start the top half of the 5th. Blue Jays down 3. Now Kellum Milson coming to the plate. Milsom takes the first pitch for a strike from Bittner. Count at 0-1. Now the 0-1, another fastball in there for a strike. Runner going, throw down to second, and out at second base is Connor D'Amico. So a nice throw from Hunter Bosley, the catcher. Down to second, out recorded. And D'Amico retired. Now they're going to make a correction here. The initial call was out at second. Umpires getting together. So what do we got, guys? They still say out at second. So the initial call stands. D'Amico caught stealing. Not out in the inning. With Milsom at the plate. They count 0-2 on Kellum Milsom. Pitch from Bittner is low, counting out 1-2. That pitch misses low and outside. Count now even at 2-2. Another one missing low and outside. Payoff pitch, Bittner to Milsom. Milsom hits it on the ground to short. Petrovich throw over to first, and able to hang on at first is Aiden Garbutt. So Milsom aboard. Still one out in the inning, but the top of the order now up for the Blue Jays and Sevi Vecchiola. Time for the Yanks to buckle down defensively. Have a 3-run lead. The Blue Jays a little momentum here in the top half of the 5th. Sevi Vecchiola, he's due. He's 0 for 2 today. Takes the first pitch high and inside. Grounded out back in the first inning. Flew out in a well-hit ball to Darren Dunn in center field. Last time up in the 3rd inning. And hits one high in the air here to right. Stevie Martin makes the grab for the second out of the inning. So Vecchiola, a couple well-hit balls today. But some sure-handed grabs in the outfield from Dunn and Martin. As Vecchiola 0 for 3, and now 2 outs in the inning with Ethan Koffler coming to the plate. Uncharacteristic for Koffler today, who struck out twice. Also due for a hit. Facing Bittner with Milsom on first and 2 outs. Koffler takes ball 1 outside. Now Bittner's 1-0. Just nub foul by Ethan. Evens up the count at 1-1. Ethan's dad, Ray, coaching first base for the Blue Jays today. Now the 1-1. In tight. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Bittner to Koffler. Bittner will wind and fire the 2-2 pitch. A little breaking ball swing and a miss from Koffler. So Bittner goes with the off-speed pitch. Koffler strikes out for the third time here tonight. And it's still 4-1 Yankees over the Blue Jays. We go to the bottom half of the 5th here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Drs. Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Yankees looking for a little insurance. They're up 4-1. They'll have Phillip Hall, and then the top of the order, Bosley and Petrovich, due up here in the bottom half of the 5th. Mason Kuhn still on the mound. Was time called there before the first pitch? It might have been. It was fouled off by Phillip Hall. The time was taken. That pitch is not going to count. We'll start from scratch here. Kuhn to Hall, comes back with another fastball, gets a swing and a miss, so 0-1. That wind blowing, some dirt now kicking up here in the infield. 0-1, another fastball in there for a strike. Quickly 0-2 now to Phillip Hall, who walked and scored a run for the Yankees. Last time up in the 3rd inning. 0-2 pitch. That one low from Kuhn. Count out 1-2. One-two pitch in there for strike 3. So Mason Kuhn came on with 1 out in the 3rd inning. Had 2 strikeouts in the 3rd inning and had 2 strikeouts in the 4th. And now strikes out Hall to start the 5th inning. 5 strikeouts already for Kuhn. Now he'll face Hunter Bosley. Comes with a breaking ball. The Bosley chops. What's the call? It's a fair ball down the 3rd base line. Bosley on his way to second. They'll hold up at second for a stand-up double. So what a night it's been for Bosley. 2 triples and now a double. 3 for 3. And the Yanks in business again with 1 out here on the bottom half of the 5th, looking for more. Now Evan Petrovich at the plate. Petrovich, a big afternoon, 2 RBIs, triple last time up in the third inning, has also scored a run. Kuhn's first pitch to Petrovich, missing outside for ball 1. 1 out as we work here in the bottom half of the 5th. A 4-1 lead for the Yankees over the Blue Jays. That one missing low from Kuhn to Petrovich. And thank you for tuning in, whether you're watching on Atlantic Broadband Channel 17, Armstrong Channel 61, or on our YouTube page by searching South Union Television. A little nubber there from Petrovich. The ball scooped up, but no play for Ethan Koffler. Infield single for Petrovich. Now runners on the corners for the Yanks with 1 out. Mikey Bittner coming to the plate. Bittner grounded out first time up in the first inning. Walked in the third inning. Third plate appearance of the game. Comes with 1 out, runners on the corners, and the first pitch high for ball 1. Catcher indifference there, no throw down to second as Petrovich moves into scoring position. Now Kuhn's 1-0. Another fastball missing low, now 2-0. Kuhn to Bittner. Two-0 pitch, breaking ball misses low and outside. Runners will hold their position. Especially with a 3-run lead and only 1 out here in the inning, and the meat of your order coming to the plate. Kuhn's next pitch to Bittner. Low for ball 4, and that'll load him up. Second walk of the night for Bittner. Now the base is loaded for Tristan McCoy, who's certainly due here tonight. McCoy 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts from the cleanup position. Yanks up 3, can really blow the game wide open here. Kuhn's first pitch, line foul. Hope everyone's all right over there. Right in Jerry's direction. Actually went up into the press box. Almost took out his camera. And everybody's all right. That was a screamer from McCoy. Now the 0-1. Misses low. Quickly scooped up there by Sevy. And here we go again. 1-1. Fouled back again by Tristan McCoy. That's a 4-1 lead for the Yankees over the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays trying to give themselves a fighter's chance in the top half of the 6th to get back into this game. Now the 1-2, Kuhn to McCoy. Breaking ball alone in the dirt. Got now even a 2-2. 2-2 on the way back with a fastball, and down goes McCoy for the 3rd time tonight. Now strikeout number 6 for Mason Kuhn. And 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 5th with Aiden Garbutt coming to the plate. Garbutt's been on twice in this game, double to right field first time up, reached via an error. His last plate appearance back in the 3rd inning takes strike 1 here against Mason Kuhn. Garbutt was caught stealing after the double in the 2nd inning. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Now 2 strikes on Aiden Garbutt. Kuhn trying to get out of a big-time jam here. Yankees trying to avoid leaving the bases loaded, and Garbutt with a ground ball here that is knocked down, but no play on it from Kellen Milsom at second. The scoring on the play will be Hunter Bosley. Now 5-1 Yankees. And Garbutt's been on base now in all 3 plate appearances. Now Darren Dunn will step in. Dunn 0 for 2 today. Takes the first pitch for ball 1 as Kuhn just fired a fastball that missed outside. Dunn grounded out 4-3 first time up in the 2nd inning. Struck out swinging to end the 3rd inning. One of Kuhn's 6 strikeout victims here today. Now the 1-0 to Dunn. And there for a strike, evens up the count at 1-1. Dunn, the 7th Yankee to bat here in this bottom half of the 5th inning. Another fastball and just nipped foul there by Dunn, and now Dunn will have to protect the plate with 2 strikes on him. The Yankees now leading 5-1 over the Blue Jays. Now the 1-2 pitch. Kuhn to Dunn. Misses low. Good block there from Sevi Vecchiola. Here we go, 2-2. Another one low. And now for Kuhn, nowhere to put Dunn with the bases loaded. Payoff pitch. And Dunn, a little excuse me single into center field. 2 runs will score for the Yankees as both Evan Petrovich and Mikey Bittner come around. So a 2 RBI single to center for Darren Dunn. That's now 3 runs scored in the inning for the Yankees. And their lead now up to 7-1 over the Blue Jays. Runners now on first and second. Dunn at first, Garbutt at second, Stevie Martin at the plates. Swings and misses here at the first pitch from Kuhn. So the Blue Jays, who are down to their final 3 outs, will have plenty of work to do in the top half of the 6th inning. Stevie taking a pitch low there from Kuhn. Count now even at 1-1. Now Mason's 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball. Missing outside. Now runners will advance on the play as Vecchiola had some trouble finding it. Dunn down to second. Garbutt down to third. Count out 2-1. Kuhn to Martin. Kuhn comes back with a fastball. Misses inside. Count out 3-1. Martin, the 8th Yankee to bat here in the inning. Count out full of 3-2. Martin will have to protect the plate. Payoff pitch in there for strike 3. So Kuhn gets a 7th strikeout, sending down Stevie Martin, but the damage already done. Another 3 runs coming across for the Yankees. It's now 7-1 Yanks over the Blue Jays after 5 here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Seven to 1 Yankees over the Blue Jays. Blue Jays down to their final 3 outs. They'll have Nico Vecchiola, Mason Kuhn, and Grant Scala due up here in the top half of the 6th inning. New pitcher for the Yankees is Tristan McCoy. Switches positions with Mikey Bittner. McCoy will deliver the first pitch, missing low and outside to Nico Vecchiola. Vecchiola has reached base safely in both of his plate appearances. Single to right field and scored a run in the first inning. Walk to lead off the 4th inning. 1-0 pitch here, and Vecchiola, little check swing, getting through right past Phillip Hall into center field. Vecchiola will hold it first with a leadoff single to start this 6th inning. Now Mason Kuhn will try to keep it going. Where's Mason at? There he is out of the dugout. Of course, Mason's been busy on the hill for the Blue Jays last couple of innings. And we'll step into the batter's box, getting the gloves on. The Blue Jays down 6. Down to their final 3 outs, but have Vecchiola on first here to lead off the inning. Vecchiola's single. Only the 3rd hit of the night for the Blue Jays. And their first actual hits since the 1st inning when Mason Kuhn doubled to center field. They're aided by a couple of Yankees errors along the way. Haven't scored a run since that opening inning. Now Kuhn's finally set. And here we go. McCoy now from the stretch. First pitch misses there to Kuhn, 1-0. That one in tight. 2-0 now. McCoy to Kuhn. Now the 2-0, missing low and outside. They'll throw down to first, and Vecchiola sliding back in safely. Next pitch to Kuhn, and Mason rips it foul on the left side. Now 2 strikes on Mason Kuhn. Counts it. That's outside for ball 4. Thought it was 2-2. Actually, it was 3-1, and that was ball 4. Edible runners on first and second, so Vecchiola and Kuhn reaching base here to lead off the 6th inning. Now the infield coming in here for the Yankees. Might we have a pitching change? A little meeting here on the mound. And the Yankees lead by 6. Blue Jays actually struck first, a run in the top half of the first inning. Yanks knotted things up at 1 in the bottom half of the inning. Tacked on 3 more in the bottom half of the 3rd, and then blew the game open in the bottom half of the 5th. Another 3 spot up on the board to lead it 7-1. Tristan McCoy coming on a pitch here for the Yankees in the 6th inning, giving up that single to center field from Nico Vecchiola, then walking Mason Kuhn to put runners on first and second. And they'll stick with McCoy for now, with Grant Scala coming to the plate. Scala 0 for 2 so far today. Flew out to Stevie Martin in right field back in the 1st inning. Struck out swinging in the 4th inning. First pitch here to Scala. Swing and a miss. Counted 0-1. And the Blue Jays need to get 6 runs across at least to extend this game. Pitch missing inside to Scala. Count at 1-1. If you're McCoy right now, you just want to throw some strikes. Let your defense do some work for you if needed. 1-1 on the way. A little foul tip there from Scala. Especially at this level, throwing strikes oh so important. Those walks can really come back to get you. Put it across the plate. Let your defense do some work for you. That pitch missing outside. Count now even at 2-2. Especially this juncture of the game when you're up 6. 2-2 now on the way. Inside. McCoy, you don't want to walk Scala here to load up the bases for Casey Karwotsky. 3-2 now on the way. McCoy to Scala, and Scala just ripping it foul on the left side. They missed by much. They stay full at 3-2. Payoff pitch again. In tight for ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued by Tristan McCoy. The Blue Jays now with the bases loaded and nobody out, with Casey Karwotsky coming to the plate. Karwotsky grounded out 4-3, first time up to lead off the 2nd inning. Hit into a fielder's choice in the 4th inning. Swings at the first pitch here. Goes right at the second baseman, Phillip Hall. Flips to short to get 1. So goes there as a fielder's choice 4-6. Blue Jays do get a run across as Nico Vecchiola scores. So Karwotsky picks up an RBI on the ground ball. It's now 7-2. More importantly for the Yankees, 1 out recorded here in the inning, with Evan Vecchiola coming to the plate. Vecchiola struck out twice in this game. We've seen some production out of Evan throughout the course of the season. Coming to the plate here with runners on the corners. Evan takes the first pitch for strike one. Evan getting the start here tonight in left field for the Blue Jays. Mason Kuhn now down at third. Karwatsky at first. And a ground ball here. And they get the out at second. Another run scoring on the plate. Kuhn scores. Goes 6-4 on the fielder's choice ground out. Evan Vecchiola picks up an RBI. Now 7-3. But the Blue Jays now down to their final outs and Connor D'Amico. D'Amico flew out to Stevie Martin first time up in the second inning. Got on via an error in the fifth inning last time up and was caught stealing. Coming to the plate here with just a runner on first and Evan Vecchiola and 2 outs in the inning. And his team down 4, swings and misses here at the first pitch from Tristan McCoy. D'Amico batting from the number 8 position in the Blue Jays batting order. The 0-1 fouled off. Now the Blue Jays down to their final strike. Yankees looking to advance to the HARC Major League semifinal round. Go-to pitch, just inside. Didn't miss by much from Tristan McCoy. Got out 1-2. Now one high and inside. Now 2-2. Just need a strike here if you're Tristan McCoy. Here we go. McCoy's 2-2 to Connor D'Amico. Swing, get a miss, strike 3, and that'll do it. So the Yankees advance to the semifinal round with a 7-3 win over the Blue Jays here tonight. And tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith and his staff. I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupay, your final score in this HARC Major League quarterfinal round game. The Yankees 7 and the Blue Jays 3. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.